Hello and welcome to this edition of Shop Talk. We're here today to talk about the Wichita Independent Business Association with Lon Smith. Lon, good to meet you.
It's good to be here.
So tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, for me personally, I'm originally from Wood River, Illinois. It's a suburb of St. Louis. My wife and daughter and mother and I moved here to Wichita 10 years ago and worked at the Museum of World Treasures for 3 years and then went on to run the Kansas Aviation Museum for 7 years, and then last October accepted this opportunity to grow the Wichita Independent Business Association.
So tell me, what is the Wichita Independent Business Association?
Well, the Wichita Independent Business Association, or WIBA, was founded in 1931 as originally the Wichita Independent Business Men's Association. And it was founded to help, obviously, independent businesses. There was a lot of struggles at that time with the Depression, and so a lot of businesses really needed help. And so they came together and worked as in union to help save a lot of businesses that might have gone by the wayside if they hadn't at that time. Went on to become a flourishing organization. Interesting tidbit, in the early days they did every year a big theatrical production, and we're going to revive that this year, so it's kind of a fun little piece of history. Went on to be a great organization, and then sometime in the 80s became a purveyor of health insurance. And it's interesting that just this past Monday we sold that business. So it reached an apex in the mid-1990s and then started to decline for various reasons. And so now we're in a process of reinventing ourselves and becoming a new WIBA.
What do you do, though? I mean, what do you do for businesses?
Well, it's interesting you should ask. There's a number of benefits of becoming a member of WIBA. One of those big benefit is just the networking possibilities. So we have monthly luncheons, general luncheons, but also we have a group called the Women's Leadership Alliance. They have a luncheon as well. Then every other month we have a mixer in our annual meeting, and other events. We have educational events as well. And at all of those events, and by becoming very participatory with the organization, you can actually network and have a great opportunity to grow your business.
How many members do you have?
We have about 350 members at this time. And I think our target for this year is to grow that up to about 500. And so we have all kinds of creative ways we can make that happen, and we just encourage people to get involved with the organization. It's, as I said, a great way to grow your business.
What sets WIBA apart from other business associations?
I think the main thing that sets us apart from other business associations is that we take a very personal approach to working with our member businesses. And I'll give you a couple of examples. Local restaurant, Lotus Leaf Cafe, probably about last October, got into a bit of a struggle, and they were a little behind on their sales tax to the state. And that happens. It's not really as big a deal as a lot of people think it is, but at any rate, we worked with them. One of our accounting members donated some time to help her understand how she can get right with the state. The state doesn't want her to go out of business. They want to collect money from her. So we get payments set up, and then we did a blast to our membership. Said, hey, here's a 10% discount to this great restaurant. Go check it out. And her business soared after that. And so we helped her business to stay in business, essentially. Another story, another business. Guy's business was doing very well. He wanted it to grow and came to me, and we sat down and talked, and what he needed was capital, and he didn't know where to find that. So we got him connected with some folks who helped him find the capital that he needed to hire some additional employees, and now he's moving toward that next level of development with his company. So when people come to WIBA, when they come to the offices, there's no gatekeeper there. If you brought your business there, you come in, knock on my door, I'm going to drop what I'm doing and I'm going to sit down and talk with you about how we can help your business grow. I think that's a real difference.
So it is a little different than just a networking thing, right?
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, it's somewhere in between, networking and really I hesitate to say school, but it's a real opportunity for businesses to connect with resources that are available in the community. And sometimes we won't have those resources in-house. We're more than happy to send people to the Kansas Small Business Development Center. We also have people in-house who can help with those kinds of things as well, though. Develop a business plan, find capital, launch the business. It's a difficult process. It's a scary process for people if they've never done it before. And so we're there to help you.
So if someone's interested in joining, how do they do that?
Well, they can go to our website, which is WIBA.org, and just follow the pathway through membership. And there's a page where you can just literally go there and you can click. It's based on the number of employees you have, and you just click on that appropriate button, and you can pay, register, and the whole thing, and then in a few days we'll send a packet out to you. Or they can just give us a call. Our number is 316-201-3264, and we'll be happy to handle that over the phone as well. Or come by the office.
Yeah, you've done a lot of different things in your career, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Have you found that this one's pretty rewarding because you do help businesses like that?
It is, and that's something about me. I always have to find a way that I'm helping people. That's very important to me. And obviously, when you start talking about people and businesses, especially smaller independent businesses, these are people who they may have saved for years so that they could open this business. This is their dream. This is their hope for their future. And to be able to help them to grow it or keep it in business if it's struggling a little bit, that's very rewarding.
Well, Lon, thanks a lot for joining us today.
Good to be with you.
And thank you for joining us on this edition of Shop Talk.